February 25th at 8:30 on CNN.
It is becoming a big topic on the campaign trail. Who will fix the VA? Despite billions of dollars in emergency funds, veterans across the country still have to wait, sometimes months, for essential medical care. CNN investigative correspondent Drew Griffin again brings us the story.
El Paso's VA clinic had one of the worst wait lists in the entire country, with one of the worst wait list stories we've ever heard.
He had just turned 45. We had one psychiatrist, and she wasn't available all the time.
And wasn't available to him?
Wasn't available to him at all.
Bonnie D'Amico's son, Nicholas, was an Army vet diagnosed with PTSD. He was living in Phoenix and getting some care at the Phoenix VA. But his illness forced him to come home to El Paso and onto the wait list for care at El Paso's VA clinic.
And they told him 4 months?
4 months. Before he could see, not a psychiatrist, but he could see a primary doctor. The appointment was canceled and made for 2 more months. And he got a little angry and said, you know, that's 6 months. 6 months I'm waiting to see somebody.
Nicholas grew angry, more depressed, and even violent, his mother says. He finally got an appointment, was given medication, and told to come back in 9 months.
That was the next appointment. June, July, August, September, October, November, December. There are guys that wait a year. I mean, this is really, it's a sin.
February, it turned out, just became too long of a wait.
He killed himself in September. He just couldn't wait anymore.
And you still wear his dog tags?
Yes. He's with me. This is him. He's my angel.
Days after his 45th birthday, Nick D'Amico tucked his wallet, house keys, and phone into a Desert Combat hat and left them on the bed. He drove his Jeep to the Trans-Mountain Highway above El Paso and drove over a cliff.
What would you like to say to these VA officials who ignored this problem for so long?
I think some people need to go to jail. They knew what they were doing. They treated these men and women like they were doing them a favor to give them an appointment.
El Paso Congressman Beto O'Rourke serves on the House Veterans Affairs Committee, and back home, he was hearing about the long wait times in El Paso, especially in mental health, and soldiers committing suicide. He thought he would get straight answers from the VA administration in Washington.
They would tell me, look, you certainly have some disgruntled ornery veterans in El Paso, and we have them all over the country, but our numbers tell us confidently that we're seeing veterans in your community within 2 weeks.
O'Rourke did what no other congressman bothered to do. He did his own survey of vets in his own district.
How are you?
And proved to himself the VA was lying.
I was very frustrated when it became obvious to me how bad the problem was and how little support we had within the leadership of the VA to transform El Paso. The secretaries, the interim, and then the new Secretary Bob McDonald all made visits here, but nothing seemed to turn around the problem with access.
O'Rourke holds town hall meetings like this every month, and he was hearing more and more VA horror stories, including Nick D'Amico's. He had heard enough from Washington.
That's unacceptable, absolutely unacceptable.
So he came up with his own local plan that, if it works, could save the VA nationwide. El Paso's VA clinic will focus solely on treating combat and military service-related health issues.
So that could be a traumatic amputation, the loss of a limb. It could be military sexual trauma, traumatic brain injury, or post-traumatic stress disorder. All other conditions, from diabetes, a cold, the flu, getting their teeth fixed, there are competent and excellent doctors who are able to take care of them.
It's just getting started, but vets here seem to think the plan's working. The congressman, in part, credits a new interim VA director in El Paso, Gail Graham.
Certainly we're trying every day to make improvements, to increase our collaboration with the community, to get the right provider into place in the facility.
It's more than O'Rourke can say for the politicians back in Washington from both sides of the aisle, whom he says have mostly moved on from a crisis that hasn't gone away.
If Congress had been doing its job, it would have taken action much sooner than now. The same goes for the President and his predecessors. I don't know from his public comments that he fully appreciates the severity of the crisis, especially in mental health.
The new VA treatment plan comes too late for Bonnie D'Amico. What keeps her going is the hope her son's tragic end will be a beginning of a better VA.
CNN senior investigative correspondent Drew Griffin joins me now. Drew, you've been covering this from the beginning. It's always powerful to hear these stories. This solution in El Paso sounds like it has potential. Have the VA focus on combat-related, both psychological and physical injuries. Does this have a potential to be applied more nationally?
You know, it's really sizing down what the VA does to try to expand and get these times in better. Will it work in El Paso is the question. Beto O'Rourke right now is only focusing on that. Jim, like many other critics of the VA, he is concerned that all the VA has been doing is tinkering with the edges of an organization that needs a massive restructuring. We have been asking the VA now in Washington, D.C. for 2 weeks for a comment on this story, and we have yet to receive comment on what's happening in El Paso. I think that is telling as to whether or not this spreads nationwide.